Hello there. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the pond again. We are here. We're chilling. We're doing something. How are we today? How are we? Hello, Arwen. Hello, Poka. Hello, Rainer. Hello, Avares. Hello. Welcome in, my lovely, darling, comer catties. Yes. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Oh, hello. Hello. First time chat, poggers. Oh my God. Guys, I have 3 cats, right? One of my cats, Sussring, he has this thing that he wants to sit in your lap while you are on the toilet. And he thinks it's so cozy. And I just kind of feel a bit violated. I wish I could think it was cozy as well to have him in my lap while I pee. But I don't. I wish I could share the cozy moment with him, but gosh darn it, I'm not there. Alpha Shadow. 480. Never fear, for I is here, for I also crave corn. What the frick? What are those special fries? That's a lot of food. That is a lot of food. I could definitely do with some fries. That is yummy. Yummy. It's a violation to move the cat when it's on rest. That's what I mean. But I can't pee when he's in my lap. So it's like I'm just stuck. And he's so happy. He's like purring. He's having the best time of his life, and I'm just stuck. I'm literally stuck in the toilet with my pants down. So it's a situation. It's a situation. And it's almost Christmas. Oh God, talking about that. I was last minute shopping for Christmas gifts, and oh my God, 10 out of 10, don't recommend. Don't recommend. I am mentally drained. So many people out in the last minute, which I only have myself to blame because I procrastinate everything. And then I'm super stressed. Like 2 days before Christmas, I'm like, I don't have any presents. Oh my God. Just Christmas things, I suppose. Talking about Christmas, I will be streaming. Not tomorrow. It's Tuesday tomorrow, right? Not on Tuesday, but I will be here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Still unsure about Sunday. We shall see. So I will be here all Christmas. You can't get rid of me. Also have to check out Where Winds Meet. I've been wanting to play it all day. And I'm finally home. Finally! Some peace in the pond. I wonder if the patch is super big. Let's see. Does it need a moment to download? Hopefully not. Oh, it's loading. Still loading. Oh my God, how much content are we getting with this patch? Oof. You're my only one. I feel sorry for the YouTubes who can't hear the music because they just hella mad about music on YouTube. They are mad about a lot of things on YouTube. Not gonna lie. Super duper stone trooper Conterinos. Yes, exactly what you said. Welcome in. Oh. Need to change scene. We also need to kill the music. There we go. Wow! Whirlwind's meat. Okay. Sound, perhaps. Good morning, good morning. I'm good. I'm just a bit drained in the head after having to do some Christmas shopping, because goddamn. That sure is something. That sure is something. But how are you? I hope you're doing good. Oh, okay. Oh, we're here? I don't remember this. Amazing music. Someone wants something. No idea. Okay, let's see. Oh, I logged in. That's true. Events. I logged in, yes. Something else? What the hell is this? 10% in the shop? Well, that's nice. Oh, I just got reminded of my sad gacha luck. Now I want to cry again. Now I want to cry again. What is this? Oh, thanks. Okay. Bonuses, bonuses. Hello? What do I need to do? We need to break through, right? Go to trial. What do I need to do? I need to do this trial. What do they want me to do? Increase affinity damage by 25% and critical damage by 30%. Okay. Thank you. I'm wonderful. I have coffee and a pretty anime girl on my screen. What more could I ask for? Honestly, isn't that what life is about? That's all you need. Pornhub, how clever. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I do indeed be some cleverness sometimes. At least I hope so. Okay, I have to kill things here before I can go and upgrade my world, I suppose. Guys. Christmas. Why is Christmas time so tiring? Okay, hello. That mode, maybe? Oh, hello. Ow! Oh, it's eating me. I did not consent to this. Woo! Don't do that. Oh, are you gonna explode? Yeah, that's gross. Because it's super cold and you want to hibernate, that's true. It's hella cold today. And it's icy everywhere. It's like hard to even walk or drive. It's scary. Ew, gross. Oh my god, how many are you? Oh, can I do this one? That's cool. Ah! Don't do that. I can kill someone there. That's rude. Die. Ah!
Kill them all.
Rude.
Boundless as a foe.
Owie. Can't I kill you? Woo!
Spring never ends.
Okay, thanks. To power the elves? Do the elves need power? Do we need to do this too? Or do I just need to do the 8th one? There doesn't seem to be much impact from strikes. I've noticed that it seems to be a trend in a lot of games from Asia. Oh. Oh. Okay, now I can do the breakthrough, right? Hello? Why am I here? Why am I here? I got gotcha. I got gotcha attempts. Oh, shit. Breakthrough. Confirm. Oh my, level 70. Unlocks in 14 days. The next breakthrough. Okay, okay, okay. The breakthrough. Close enough. More gotcha. We love that. Yeah. What did it say? I didn't even read. Do I have to do something here? Oh, look at my purple gear. It's so sad. Alright. Did it freaking main quest update as well? Beggars. I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna play music. Group photo. Something there. What should we do here? Healing, perhaps. Oh, right. Do we have a main quest somewhere? Do we? Do we? Main story. No. Encounters, encounters, lost chapters. No. Encounters. Exploration. I still need to do so much of these. It doesn't seem it's any blue or main quests things. Or am I mistaken? Green? Well, okay. So first off, we have to read the newspaper. To see what's going on in the world. Who is Murong Yuan's adoptive father? Shit. Should I know this? Well, I mean, they need to have the same name, right? Should be him. Okay. Apparently not. The man in the white fluffy puffy puff field. Sure. We can like that. Oh, what the hell happened here? You can't believe what's going on here and there. We will take part in something. Great journalism. These are like grade A articles. No money, go to river to wash. Okay. If you like to meet the goals. Okay. The world of material arts is treacherous. Brother Yi Dao, I miss you. Okay. What's here then? Adopted silly, which means not the same name. You and your freaking logic. Shish. Okay. We read the newspaper. I think that does something. Well, it did something. What do I buy from here? I have completely forgotten to do these. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. Okay, but we have to focus on this. We have to focus on the gacha. Today, consume 40 energy. 40 energy. It's this, right? I just have to, like, do something here. We can do medicines. It should be 40 energy, right? Or is this stamina? It's freaking stamina. I'm so dumb. Okay. Not that. Ooh. Well, we're close to this. Play arena. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Is the arena thing still going? Oh shit, it is. Okay, I can do an arena. We should do an arena. Freaking adopted. Doesn't usually the adopted child get the parents' name? Maybe not. I wouldn't know. How much energy? Oh, what do you want? Oh. What do I use these for? I'm still so far away from getting this. Look how good it looks. It's perfect for winter. What is this? Ah, well, I guess these can be good to buy. Maybe. I can buy a... What was that? Hello, Silver. Hello, welcome in. I'm gonna get my ass beaten. Oh no! Let me do the fire thing. Thank you.
Joy never dies. We flow with kindness.
Darkness. Oh. This is so dumb. I hate being staggered.
Boundless as a flow.
Soul scorched with rage.
I am so dead. Oh my, okay, why is it taking such time? There we go. All right. Now we got the freaking... Where is it? I was not supposed to do that. Let's see. Hey, bip, 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 bip. No. There. Ah. It's worth it for the amount of points you freaking get for one arena. Like, it's quite insane. Should I just go for health? Okay, one arena. What else do I need to do today? Consume 40 energy. Clear sword trial 10 times. Holy crap, I've only done one. Jade fish. It's a reset, right? Hee. It is. We have to go and do all the freaking online stuff. The online stuff for... there. There we go. Ow. Hello, people. Blessed land, let's go. What's the best one for today? Is it that one? Nah. Group cultivation. I need to do that one. Oh, there's someone else in Sky that has like the Mirage freaking rich boat though. I had no idea. Let's see. Blessing Voyage. Mirage boat. All the monies. So we didn't get any quests? I'm sad. This makes me sadder. This makes me sadder. Freaking stupid gacha. All right, I did get gacha things, right? I got 2. Oh my god. Pray for me. It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold. Oh, frick. Okay, this is gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold. Please. I got paper. I got paper. Well, we have these. 8 of these even. Get me something good. I swear to God. Fireworks, they need to be gone. They need to take these away. I never used them either.
Take that.
I'm gonna get 8 fireworks, aren't I? Oh. I'm crying on the inside. Nah. Oh. The pain. The freaking pain. Yeah, it's killing the stream for me too. I'm not sure why. It's so painful, the stream doesn't want to be a part of it. And I kind of feel it. I do understand. Oh. I swear to God. Nothing. It hurts so much, guys. It hurts. Yeah, it's laggy. If I go out from the menu, does it stop lagging? I even stopped doing my pose. Buffer Wheel of Doom. Oh no. Is it better now? Or is it still laggy? The gacha gods does want us to see. Well, there was nothing to see. I got fireworks and paper. Fireworks and paper, guys. I wanna cry. Are we back or still buffering? I wonder why. Too many people in one place? Seems fine now. Weird. I literally watched the gacha. Gacha was like, nah. Frick you and your freaking stream. Here you go, have some fireworks and paper. And I'm like, great, thanks. I have 10,000 of them already. Freaking bastards. Freaking bastards. Okay, well, now we did that. What else do we need to do? Oh, energy things. Season chapeau. Is it even worth buying gear? I don't think so, right? Bam, 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 bam. Oh my god, that is laggy as hell. What is happening? I wonder why. I can watch him more. Oh, but you shouldn't have to. What the freak? I wonder, is it gonna help if I lower the graphics a bit, maybe? Ultra quality, maybe. I'm close to the gold premium pity, but I want one for the two outfits from the new banner. Yeah, me too. Me too. I really want one of these, especially this one. But I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. I don't think it's gonna happen. Stream is a PowerPoint today. Is it still that bad? Really? Firework and paper, bad combination. That is true. Only CODs download. Yeah, shit. I did. I have so many things downloading in the background. We'll see. I've lowered the quality. Maybe it will be easier. If not, well, I guess we're gonna do something else. Look at this person. It has the new outfits. I'm so sad. The game is mocking me. The dragon one has an altered appearance too. Oh, really? We found the culprit, the gacha. It's better now. Well, that's good. I lowered the graphics a bit, because I usually have it on ultra, so hopefully it will be easier. Okay, nice. Now we did that. Battle pass. Yeah. Guild. Oh. What else do we need to do? Oh, right. I need to take a group photo. And get drunk. Of course. Where are people? Here are people.
Wear halos. Hell
Cool.
walks among us.
And now we're gonna get drunk. Test. What is going on? Nice. What else do we need to do? Healing and signpost. I guess we should do these as well. I am alive. I'm glad to hear so, Neon. I'm glad you are alive. And welcome in, welcome in. Do you have a stream delay set for stream? I don't think so. I think I chose no delay. That water looks tasty. Nice. What was I looking for? Right. Errands. Oh my god, my brain today. Healing, signposts. I also... Oh, the event thing. Where are you? The tasks. Let's see. energy. Oh god. Am I far from... Because it's like a 2-minute delay before response when you normally like spot on. I know it's not you personally because you're always on it, so the stream sending to Twitch might be delayed. Might be, maybe it lagged out so much. Maybe I should try to restart the stream. Would that be better? Carne asada fries are popular Mexican-American comfort food from Southern California, featuring French fries loaded with grilled chopped carne asada steak, melted cheese, guacamole, sour cream, and pico de gallo. That sounds hella tasty. Oh. Oh shit. I turned into a deer. Hello, guys. Neon, what the hell? What the freak? Oh my, look at this crazy person. 5 gifted memberships. Again? You're insane. Thank you, thank you. Hey, is your avatar a mermaid? Am I a mermaid? I am not a mermaid. I'm a bunfish. But I live in water. So what technically makes a mermaid? Do you have to have the tail? Also, your call, if there's no real complaints, you go away with it today. Yeah, probably. Probably, we'll see. I am also a bit tired today. That's why I'm a rather low energy, and I am sorry, guys. Yeah, Silver got a membership. Well deserved. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Neon. Thank you, Neon. Why am I still a deer? How long do I have to be a deer? Now I'm a real Cumbercat. Yay, you are, Silver! Another Cumbercat named Silver is born. Is the Cumbercat silver then? As in the color silver? That would be interesting. A Cumbersona. I never saw it whole until now. Now you're showing it. Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people think I'm a very, very different things. Some people think I'm a moth. Some think I'm a whale. Some think I'm a mermaid, apparently. I can be all the things. I wonder why it's so laggy today. It usually isn't. I wonder if I did something that I usually don't do, but I think not. I think not. 40 energy. That wouldn't get me to 100 though. That's annoying. They didn't refresh these? Oh, shit. Really? Really? I'm angry. I want the free things. I need these. Give me these. I need them now. Is 19 the highest? What is this? Oh. This is such a joke. Unlocks the time limit hero title Fortune's favorite. That is not correct. That is not correct. Oh. Oh god. Six more hours? Oh. God damn it. I guess we can try to get level 70 then. Do some sword trials where everyone leaves after one boss. Ugh. It's... I'll just do this one. He's so easy. I love this. I love this boss. He's so easy.
Flowers never fade.
Ay, ay. Rude.
Why? Let the good die while evil thrives.
Fortune's favorite, more like robbed and broke. Yeah. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I wish we could just buy the outfits, because I would. Freaking gacha, I swear to God. Oh, they're leveled up a lot. What the freaks? Uh-huh. Is there another one I should do? Recommended for weapons. Oh. I don't think I've done this boss since the freaking main story. Hello, I'm here. Oh, shish.
Joy.
Prosperity be yours! Prosperity be yours!
Heart like morning dew.
But I guess the gacha earns them more money or something? I'm not sure. Ow! What the frick?
Crowned in molten gold!
What are you doing? Stop that. Ooh, can I pick these up? Oh, I can. Ah! Cool.
We flow. Kindness.
God of will shall
Rude.
drown in molten
Does it happen? It's... Whoa! You almost killed me. Do I get a debuff? What just happened?
Hard like
What are you doing? Okay, oh no, a DPS check. I see. Ah! No.
nothing but
Ow, ow, ow. Can I burn you? Whee! Oh god, I thought he was gonna hit me. I thought he was gonna hit me.
gold
Whew.
vessel.
Make game gacha illegal so I can throw my money at the game and receive a damn outfit. Yeah, just let me buy the freaking outfit. I need it. Yeah, gacha earn more money because people just keep RNGing to get the item rather than buy it outright. Yeah. In my opinion, more evil than microtransactions. I guess. Depends on what you prefer, maybe. I don't know. Uh-huh. Oh. I leveled up the battle pass? Gosh darn it. I just want these. Give me these. Then I might have a chance to get my outfit. Just give me these. Come on. Gosh darn it. So are you supposed to pick up the money? Or are you not? Is it like a bait? If you pick up the money, something happens? I didn't really notice. Oh, what can I do here? You're not supposed to pick up the money? Oh, wow. Ooh, I don't know which one I want yet. What is this? I can't open it. Oh my god, we got one gacha. Let's go. Draw. Not this, unfortunately. 1. Fireworks or paper? What do we think? Oh. Soup. I got soup. Thank you. It's not like I can cook my own soup in this game. Good luck again with the echo reward. Got myself a gold spear. Yeah, I got nothing. Is this the bait chest that always makes me go in somewhere where I'm not supposed to? Oh, right. I actually have no idea how you get an invite to this place. Food! Yeah, I got soup. I got freaking soup. Oh, how? Oh no! I'm a bit lost. I thought we would have a main quest today, so I would want to do that, but we do not. We do not. I want main quests. I guess we can get gold gears now, right? Does it only drop from does it drop from all the freaking bosses? Where is it? Hero Realm. This one. Oh. Yeah, I need to do this. I'm not looking forward to this. I swear to God, this tiger boss. I'm just assuming, but I feel like he's gonna be a pain in the ass for most people. Oh, you get gold from this too? Gold. You can get gold from outposts. Okay, you can go get gold from all of them now. If you're lucky, of course. Interesting. Oh, right. I have to finish this. What's your favorite appearance in the shop that isn't gacha? Oh, I think I bought them I liked. Let's see. Yeah. My favorite one so far is definitely this. But I already got it, so. Ghost one looks scary. It's kind of scary. But it's also very cool. I really enjoyed that fight. Also, I hate the boss tiger. When he just kills everyone. I tried today, 10 men, not fun. No, the pubs, oh my god, not gonna lie. The pub, when you just with randoms, can make me so frustrated. Because they don't even want to learn, usually. If one fight goes wrong, they just leave. And I'm like, oh my. And then you have to just sit in queue, like 80% of the time, trying to find people to do the boss with. It's horrendous cycle. My shout out, I think it's just SO. If you mean shout someone out. Yeah. And then you, of course, enter the name of the person. And I can't get more gacha today. I'm sad. I'm so sad, guys. Hello. I was thinking though, I have a few videos I want to watch about apparently, allegedly, an Overwatch player that is a pedo. And I'm like, oh no, because I've seen this guy's streams back in the day when I played a lot of Overwatch, and I was like, holy crap. Trust nobody. Trust freaking nobody. Oh! Oh my god! Hello, welcome in! Thank you for the raid! Holy! Hope you had an amazing stream. Welcome in, raiders. Your streamer just threw you all into my pond. So I hope you can breathe underwater. And pond water is good for your skin. Remember that. Katsu raid! Yeah, welcome in, welcome in! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in! Why so sad? Me? No, I'm not sad. I'm just tired. I'm mentally drained from Christmas shopping, guys. I think Christmas shopping might just be a form of torture. I'm pretty convinced. I'm pretty convinced. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had fun on stream today. What did you do? Trust raid. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah. You all are in the pond now. Underwater. In my little lovely pond hub. You are all welcome. We are currently playing Where Winds Meet. But I'm thinking about watching some videos because I am tired. And videos are nice to watch with my community, right? And apparently there is this Overwatch pedo thing. Pedo thing. That sounds horrendous. That has like been exposed for being this awful person. And then now suddenly he's come back for some reason. And you're like, no, you should stay in the shadows, far away from any kind of human interactions. Recommended by Arwen. Oh, thank you, Arwen. That's so sweet. Played Where Winds Meet. Oh, nice. Nice. Do you like the game? Do you like the game so far? Yes, Christmas shopping is true pain. True pain. That's for sure. Oh, I can jump here for some reason? Oh, no, I cannot. What's going on here? Now I'm curious. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the 10-man pub thing with the new raid. Oh my god. It was already such a pain with the old one. And people just didn't want to learn, they just left. They just leave you. Honestly, traumatic. Feels like I'm a kid again. Gosh darn it. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. And feel free to head on out if you need to do some after stream care. We all know how exhausted you can be. I'm obsessed with the game. I need to touch grass. That's such a mood. Yeah, same. Same. I love this game so much. But not when I constantly freaking lose my gacha, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad about the gacha. Please, I need this. I need this freaking outfit. I need it now. Not Kaifeng grass. Oh. Gosh darn it. I've heard real grass is really dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't, you know? Well, the thing is, people expect everyone to know everything. You mean in the raids? Do they get mad? I've just been in raids where like, oh, thank you for the follow, welcome in. Where people like one bad fight and then they just leave without like trying to learn and try again, you know? I haven't been in raids where people have been flaming. Not yet, at least. That's kind of scary. I dislike how little jade we get. Yeah. I touched real grass yesterday. Do not recommend. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. Just stay indoors forever, guys. There's no reason to leave it. The limited outfits are so pretty. They really are. I love both of the outfits. I want both of them, but mostly the dragon one. Because I want a dragon around my shoulders. How cool is that? Come on. I touched grass today. It was good. I get conflicted answers here. Are you sure it was good? Or are you just brainwashed to thinking it is good? Hmm? I was gonna say I touched the grass today as well, but I mean, there's not much grass here at my side of the world during this time of the season. It's mostly just ice and frost. Well, maybe it's because I use tank build. Oh. Are people mean to the tanks? We need the tanks. Staying indoors noted. Yes, write it down. Never forget. You needed to write it on post-it and have it everywhere so you can constantly be reminded. Do not go outside. It is absolutely dangerous. I will do my best to stay in my home. Oh, thank you, Silver. The dancer outfit? Yeah, it's very pretty. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the Ponders, the Pond Hub, where all my Comber cats chill. Let's see. Let's move over to this screen. And see if I can find the freaking videos I was talking about. I think I saw them like the other day and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Someone I actually like recognized thanks to Overwatch. I had a very intense Overwatch period in my life. So I watched quite a few Overwatch streamers back in the day. Oh my, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As said, I hope you guys can breathe underwater. Otherwise, this will be very awkward. Okay, let's see. I think his name was like a Neo-ish. We could also watch 25 scariest TikTok videos of 2025. But it's like 1 hour long, guys. Do we want to see that? Do we? All right, it's 2 a.m. here, so I shall head to bed. Oh my god, please, yes, get some freaking rest. Get some good rest, and thank you so much for this raid. Thank you, thank you. And sleep well. Sleep well. Good night, good night, good night. It feels odd that it's a delay today. I'm not used to the delay. Is it still delay though? Have you noticed any difference, Aaron? I've been having the worst of luck today with my stream. It's been very laggy for some reason. Okay, I think I found it. I think I found it. There we go. Oh. Oh, God. This picture kind of creeps me out. Should I actually show this picture to you guys? Look at this still. Okay, I'm covering it. A deep dive into Overwatch 2 Pro that dated a 15-year-old. Newish catastrophic downfall. Oh no, the picture. 0 days without an Overwatch Pro was exposed as a, oh my god. Oh my god. That's a, okay. I had no idea there was more than one. Gold boots? Oh my god, GG's. That's nice. Let's see. There we go. Oh god. Do we even want to know about this guy? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Let's change category, I suppose. There we go.
Well, it's official. Ooh. It's been 0 days since an Overwatch Pro was exposed as liking minors. Imagine being a 15-year-old girl and receiving this message in your Discord DMs. Okay, I've come. From a...
Was this the first thing he wrote to someone? And to a kid?
Dude in his 20s. Who the hell is this guy? The man who could...
I am very concerned.
Resist messaging a minor is none other than Newish, an Australian Overwatch 2 pro player. And this is a story that has been going on for years now with the...
I actually had no idea he was a pro player. I thought he was just an Overwatch streamer.
First accusation going up against him being in December of 2023. Him messaging a minor is only one part of the story. A story that we got to know thanks to Valsi, one of his exes. She posted a document outlining how he was cheating on her with a minor, but also multiple other women at the same time. The guy was just an uncontrollable freak. But he was also a freak who called some of the biggest Overwatch 2 content creators his friends and was...
Oh yeah, this is why I knew about him. Because he played sometimes with Frogger and Aspen, who are like, I guess one of the biggest Overwatch streamers, especially these days.
Able to build a career thanks to him streaming with them. So this wasn't just his mess. Everyone got dragged into this. And it shook the Overwatch 2 community to its core. Look, some people say that just playing Overwatch on a pro level raises your chances of messaging a minor. I'm more concerned with the fact that someone as crazy as 2Mad decided to overdose on drugs, probably because of Overwatch 2. But anyway, what the hell happened here? And how did Newish get away with messaging a minor for so long? Well, let's talk about it. So as I mentioned, Xander New DeWitt was born in Australia and is an Overwatch 2
Xander New DeWitt. Xander DeWitt. Oh my god, that's a freaking villain name.
Though. Overwatch's highest competitive level. He was in the Overwatch Contenders, where a bunch of teams compete in order to reach Overwatch League one day. Now, this system was recently changed, with Contenders merging with Overwatch League, but Contenders is where Newish and his teammates competed in the most. His team, MFC, that stands for Hatsune Miku Fan Club, was okay. It wasn't anything special. What he was truly known for was his performance solo queuing or queuing with friends in Overwatch's competitive game mode. You see, Newish was a hit scan player, which meant he played characters that required
welcome
good
in,
aim,
welcome
and he
in,
was
Ball.
really good at it. He was ranked number 1
Ballius.
specifically for
Is
the
that your
character
name?
Ash. And one of the main appeals of his
That's a great
stream
name.
was seeing these crazy trick shots that truly displayed skill. These days though, as a streamer, skill isn't really enough to grow. What really put him on the map and allowed him to start streaming as a career was the fact that he had befriended some of the biggest Overwatch content creators, people who have been playing since the beginning of Overwatch 1, and streamed with them. Frogger is a great example, being a household name in Overwatch and making content on the game since, well, forever.
Yeah, the
He
guy
used to
is still
practice and
playing
play
the same
together quite a
character.
bit. Another
Kudos,
content creator would
kudos.
be Aspen, someone who also has been creating content for Overwatch since forever ago, and this really helped Newish put himself on the map, garnering over 40,000 followers on Twitch and getting hundreds of concurrent viewers while he streamed. He was slowly but surely gaining an important foothold in the content creation community for Overwatch, and objectively speaking, the sky was the limit for him. Or so it seemed, because eventually, Newish would discover that his actions would have dire consequences to his career. Actually,
oh, right. I think I remember that it all went down while he was streaming. So it was hella awkward.
did they really? On December 2023, someone made a post on the subreddit Overwatch TMZ with the title
Overwatch
News /
TMZ?
Newish, pedophilia, cheating, etc. This post has since then been deleted, but it was written by a friend of one of his exes, alleging that he had horribly mistreated his ex and that he was at the same time in a relationship with a minor. This definitely made rounds in the community, but at the same time, it didn't really have enough proof. And when you make such massive accusations without any proof, people won't blindly believe you anymore. This allowed Newish to completely deflect these accusations to his friends and the people he knew. This meant that when it came to his pro team and his content creator friends, his reputation remained intact. But this didn't mean that his broader reputation remained unharmed. Just like any content creator, he already had people who disliked him for other reasons, like how he would brag about refunding DoorDash orders even after receiving them. But now they actually had a reason to hate him and try to ruin his career. Unfortunately for them though, his career was completely fine because there was no proof. But then something really weird happened almost a year later. Nico GDH is a retired French Overwatch League pro player. He played at the highest level, and he was even known to be the first Overwatch League pro to ever play with a left-handed mouse. At some point, he grew tired of Twitter, and he deleted his account. What happened next is exactly why some content creators don't delete their accounts even if they're inactive on Twitter. On October 19th, 2024, someone would create an account with the same username that Nico used to use, and then would proceed to post some of the most horrendous allegations against many popular personalities in the Overwatch Pro scene. This, of course, was like a nuclear bomb, especially for the subreddit Overwatch TMZ, and some examples of what was tweeted were things like, oh, this pro player, he slept with one of the Overwatch League managers. Oh, this Overwatch League personality, he jerks it to photos of minors. I mean, they're absolutely horrendous allegations, and a lot of people didn't really
But this was just fake, right?
take them seriously, but there was one in particular that was very interesting.
This is not the real Nico account. Nico deleted his Twitter at some point, and some degenerate took the opportunity to claim the handle and start spilling unverified rumors.
Interesting. It said, newsflash, just heard Newish is a pedo online and a cheater on IRL girlfriend. This was of course lost in an ocean of horrendous allegations, but it got some people thinking back on the initial thread that was made in December 2023. But they again were powerless because there wasn't enough proof to actually go after him until March 6th, 2025. When the Twitter user Volsi would post, I was in a relationship with Newish, trigger warning, abuse, grooming, and sexual content, linking a Google Doc. It starts off saying, this document was not made with the intent to harass or incite harm to this person, but to purely spread awareness. For those who do not know me, I'm an Australian player called Volsi, and I used to go by Grim. In this document, I will be sharing information about a player named Newish New Xander. During this document, I will have clickable links. So this is going to be the proof that was severely lacking back in December of 2023. Then she outlines the backstory, saying, the grooming and abuse transpires between 2021 to August 2022 when we officially broke up. We did keep in contact on and off for a little bit after that, mainly because there were unresolved issues and things left unsaid, and also because I was holding his secret and was afraid of what could happen if I said something public. I moved out in October as it took a while to find a new apartment. I met Newish in February 2021 through a mutual friend. We started dating in 2021. I honestly don't remember the month /
Secrets
day we
as
officially
in
started
like he
dating
was
because there were
cheating?
so many on and off moments, but I had moved in with him a few months after we started dating as one of his roommates was moving out, so there was a spare bedroom. This means we both had a separate room with a bed and a setup, but his bedroom was the main room we used. So, first things first, before anything major happens, I think we can already tell this relationship moved way too quickly. Within just a few months of knowing each other, they moved in to live together. So Volsi essentially had no idea who she was moving in with. She continues, during our relationship, I eventually discovered that he was cheating on me with multiple girls. The most alarming one was housewife due to her age. She was 16, he was 20.
I'm having flashbacks about pencil troll. Oh no, what have I done?
Whenever I confronted him, he would gaslight and manipulate me into thinking everything was fine and that I was just imagining things. This took a serious toll on my mental state. He would call me insecure, belittle me, and accuse me of always overreacting, making me feel like I was the problem, and would find ways to make me believe that I was wrong and that they were just rumors. This constant manipulation made me question myself, and in the end, I became too scared to leave. She then adds a final paragraph in this section saying, this is to explain my mental state at the time due to his actions. Manipulation makes it hard to leave a relationship because it messes with your head. Gaslighting makes you question yourself, so you start thinking maybe you're the problem. When someone constantly puts you down or makes you feel like no one else will care about you, you start to believe it. And if they threaten you or make you scared of what will happen if you leave, staying feels like the only option. This is when we head into the next section titled Grooming, Predatory Actions. Housewife was 16 when I was dating Newish, but before I was in the picture, they had been talking since she was 15.
Wait,
he was 20 years old.
she
when I
called
was dating him in
herself
2021,
housewife?
and I was 18/19. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this document isn't really chronological, so it might get confusing sometimes. Here she links an image of a text conversation she had with him through iMessage in December 2023 when the Reddit post was made, and it proves that he knew that housewife was 15 when they first started dating, acknowledging it. And as a reminder, Newish and Volsi had broken up in 2022, so this conversation took place after the breakup. For now, here's the screenshot. It's him saying, I did a lot of horrible stuff, and for what? I never thought you'd be the person to tell people. I don't blame you, but it's just so dumb. I only brought this up because a longtime chatter of mine donated 5 subs and said, I know what you've done. Volsi then says, no one knows to the extent of it other than me, emphasizing the fact that no one really knows how bad things were between him and housewife other than her. And then Newish says, people know she was 15. So he's acknowledging the fact that he started talking to her when she was only 15. Volsi would then continue in her document saying, upon realizing that I now knew his secret, he would get angry with me and tell me that he had to continue talking to her and doing anything she wanted so she didn't expose him.
It's so difficult for me to understand why a 20-year-old would be interested in a 15-year-old. It's like such a big shift between those two ages, no? It left a mark on me, some kid doing bad stuff with random people. Then he hide behind his bodyguard. Yeah, it's honestly so freaking pathetic. Like, just reading that out loud, it's like, did that really happen? Like, what the hell?
Link a bunch of screenshots here for proof of his relationship with housewife. There are 9 different screenshots linked here. The first screenshot is Volsi asking Newish, you didn't tell her you played Overwatch 2, right? You gonna call that controlling when it literally puts your ass and blank's career on the line? To which Newish responded, bitch, she doesn't even leak the P shit. Why would she leak 2 changes? I didn't tell her who I played it from or on or who or whatever. Now, it's not really clear what they were talking about. They were clearly talking about housewife, but I guess it's meant to illustrate how Newish would react whenever Volsi would bring her up, calling her a bitch. This right here is a Snapchat conversation between housewife and Newish. Housewife starts it off saying, actions speak louder than words, and I don't think nor know if I am or ever was really valued and appreciated by you, and that's upsetting. I'm barely started writing and my mind is already just everywhere, I guess. And then Newish says, you have this completely wrong. I would leave her in a heartbeat for you, but you don't see me like that. And just in case it wasn't clear, her in this situation means Volsi. So Newish was telling housewife, a minor, that he would leave his girlfriend that he's living with in a heartbeat for her. Incredible, honestly. And then he said, I didn't lie about my feelings last night. He then links a Discord conversation with Housewife showing that he can't message her anymore, thinking that she blocked him. So he said, okay, I can't. And then Housewife said, I didn't block you. Your privacy is set that way. And then Newish said, it does the same shit, okay? Whatever.
What?
Whatever that means.
What?
So essentially, we have a conversation of a 20-year-old telling a 16-year-old that if she told him to break up with his current girlfriend that he's living with, he would do it in a heartbeat. That's the person that we're dealing with here, okay? In the next screenshot, Volsi is seen here with her old name, which
That's
used to be
cozy.
Grimnir, telling Newish, you drop everything for her being Housewife. And Newish says, no, keep assuming, what is the actual issue? To which Volsi replies with, and when it comes to like stopping talking to her, it's, I don't know how to leave, I just can't leave. And then Newish says, you are so dumb. You know exactly why I'm trying to be on good terms with her. Now shut the fuck up and stop repeating the same shit every week. I'm fucking sick of it. Keep crying, keep getting upset. I don't care since it's just crocodile tears. If you actually cared about me and weren't being selfish, you would understand why I have to do this. Grow the fuck
And
up.
weren't being selfish? Says the cheater. What? I'm so confused.
Volsi was clearly frustrated with the fact that Newish would prioritize the minor so much.
I
And whenever
am
she'd
so
voice her
confused.
concern, he would tell her that the only reason he has to keep talking to her and pleasing her was so that she doesn't expose him. The next image is very typical like e-girl, e-boy Discord drama. It's okay if you roll your eyes, but it's Volsi being very frustrated and confused over the fact that Newish had matching profile pictures with Housewife.
Oh.
Right? Something that
Oh,
typically
no.
Discord couples do.
How
Now, it's
dare
not in the
he?
messages, but Volsi says that when she confronted him about it, Newish said that he was being threatened by Housewife and was forced to have matching profile pictures.
Forced
with
by
her,
a
okay?
16-year-old.
Yeah, I know. Let's just get to the next
Because
image.
you are
This right here
pedo.
is a conversation
Oh,
between
no.
Newish and Housewife in which he admits that he loves her. But Housewife is confused because Newish's ex was saying something different, that they were still together. That's probably because he was quote-unquote dating multiple women at the same time, but regardless, here he was admitting to a minor that he loves her, okay? This is to emphasize, I think, the fact that Housewife is a victim here as well. And make no mistake, she is. In the next image, we can see Newish sending messages to Volsi about Housewife, saying, this bitch was going to leak to the world and get my entire life cancelled. Do you not think I would try? So again, he's using the same excuse he used all the time, which is the fact that he has to stay in contact with Housewife, otherwise she'll ruin his life. And he even called her a bitch when a couple of images ago we saw that he told her that he loved her and that he would drop everything for her, right? For this next image, you need context.
Just don't get involved with a minor to begin with.
Lusty used to be an Overwatch player from what I understand, and at some point was going to talk to Housewife to check that she was alright, that Newish wasn't being a predator. So here Newish was telling Volsi, yeah, thank you, like Lusty wants to talk to Housewife and check with her if I'm a pedo, but Housewife is tight-lipped as fuck. Volsi says, oh, and then Newish says, and she will hard defend me. It's not every day you see someone in his 20s flexing the fact that a minor he's with will defend him, but here we are. In this next image, Newish is saying, I know what you were saying, she might have dirt, but literally nothing compared to the person I'm actually scared about. She's like some NPC level 3 goblin compared to the level 99 raid boss, Blank, which is Housewife's real name. So he was really pushing the narrative to Volsi that he was forced to talk to her, otherwise she would expose him to the world. And the final image in this section is Volsi saying, you did a chain of folders that led to videos and photos of Housewife showering, etc. That's deleted now? Question mark. Then Newish said, huh? Question mark. And Volsi said, don't huh me, you know what I'm talking about. Just as a reminder, if you have videos or any explicit
Oh no. That is very bad. That is very, very bad.
material of someone under the age of 18, that's a felony. But this one's a bit trickier because even if Volsi had proof, she can't post it, otherwise she'll be in jail. So
This story reminded me of a similar thing happened with one of my favorite GTA weekly update news content creator. Don't know the details, but he did look sus. Oh my god.
yeah, take this with a grain of salt. Anyway, here's the next section of this document, titled Abuse, Coercion, Verbal, Physical. Anything physical would mostly occur when he was trying to take my phone off.
Because I knew something went down with this person, Newish, Sander, whatever his name is. Because he was like talking to a minor, but I did not know these details. This is freaking scary. Hello, Nemesis. Hello there. Hello. Welcome in.
Me
Teddy
I had a private
Brown?
Discord server with myself where I would vent. It seemed like a game to him, and it aroused
Nemesis
him, wrestling
Teddy
with me to
Brown.
get my phone, or when I was in his room and he did not want me to see what he was doing. In relation to I tried
Thank
to
you for
take
the
a shower,
comments.
I went into the room to shower, and I assumed he was doing something he did not want me to see. As I walked into the doorway of the bathroom, he pulled my neck fast and yelled at me to get out. He
What?
would forcibly removed me from the room by shoving me out, yelling at me, and carrying me out. One time I was flailing, which caused him to drop me, and I hurt my back. Coercion and psychological, he had taken me to the room at 4 a.m. and told me if I didn't engage in that action, he would give me the silent treatment, but if I did, he promised to touch and engage with me.
No. No. Oh, this is so gross.
Don't have screenshots or videos of everything as I lived with him and did not have my camera out at the ready. I will mention later in this talk about another incident with screenshots. It is not in this section due to it aligning with a text chain later. This section has 3 different screenshots, and the first screenshot is titled, I tried to take a shower. This is a conversation she had with Newish shortly after moving in with him back in 2021, telling him, can't even take a shower in my own home and you fucking pull my neck like that? Just because you don't want me to see you playing? That hurt, and no explanation at all. And then Newish says, get away from me.
And they live in the same house. They live in this freaking same house, and they write to each other like this.
This dude's absolutely mental. The second screenshot is titled Coercion and Psychological, and it's Valsi specifying that this was her talking to herself in her private server. This was her diary. This entry specifically dates back to December 2021, and she said, at 4 a.m. carries me to our bed and makes me suck his his sausage. I saw her nudes in his recently deleted as well, so she's probably referencing the videos of housewife showering. Then she said, I confronted the girl and he made me delete the messages and called me crazy and a psycho. So when she would try to reach out to the minor, she'd be gaslit into thinking that she's crazy and a psycho. And when she tried to take a shower in her own room,
What the frick is wrong with this person? No. Oh, I just get more like afraid of people the more videos I watch. I swear to gosh. I swear to gosh.
she would get choked.
I am not like that. Well, I mean, no normal person is like that, right? I freaking hope.
Oh, and
Holy.
let's not forget the fact that he probably wouldn't take no as an answer when he wanted something from her, as evidenced from the first sentence in this diary entry. Just overall, a very healthy relationship. The final screenshot in this section is titled Apology. This was a conversation that happened after they broke up, and it was Valsi saying, what about when it was all happening? To which Newish said, it's selfish. Valsi then says, what about my life then? And then Newish says, I was retarded. Straight up brain damage. It will never happen again in my life. I've stopped talking to random girls. I've learned my lesson and I just want to live. I often can't fall asleep thinking about the shit that happened between us, but I can never go back in time. The best I could do is just only offer kindness to you for the rest of your life. I don't deserve a second chance, but please, blank, which is Valsi's real name.
Ew,
So it's
no.
clear, even after breaking up, she didn't really forgive him, and he claims to be a different person. How true is this? We'll find out eventually. But for now, congratulations, you made it to the final section of this document. Pat yourself on the back, because it's about to get real. We're back to December 2023, when the Reddit post was made calling Newish a pedophile, but lacked a lot of proof. But this didn't mean that Newish didn't panic his ass off. Here's what Valsi had to say. Around December 2023, after a prior friend of mine released their document on Newish via Reddit, it was poorly received due to the lack of actual evidence backing the document, as I did not want to be involved, making it easy for him to have plausible deniability when his friends would question him about it. Once that was released on Reddit, he started messaging and texting me about it. He was very casual with contacting me about it because he knew I did not want to be involved in this person's document due to my privacy and fear. And at this point, you already know the drill. There are multiple screenshots included in this section. The first image is an iMessage conversation between Valsi and Newish after the Reddit post had initially come out. Newish was saying how he was going to kill himself, and Valsi said, dude, there's no evidence out there. Blank has none. Blank was April, the person who had made this post. Then Newish said, this only evidence was literally you. He only used your DMs. I don't know what to say to August right now. In this case, August was someone on his pro team, and he was questioning him about it. Then Newish says, blank, which is Volsi's real name, our future conversation aren't gonna always be like this. I'm sorry, it's annoying as fuck. As you can see, the panic was starting to set in for Newish. The next image is actually one that was sent to Volsi by Newish. He was able to convince August that
So he's literally actively trying to lie and hide the evidence that he was talking to a 16-year-old and doing and had like inappropriate images of a minor on his computer or phone or something. And it says a lot, huh?
was essentially a nothing burger, with August attaching one of the images included in that Reddit post. In it, you can see a conversation between April and Volsi, but Volsi's name is completely censored because she did not want to have any part in this, saying that housewife was blackmailing Newish. She has a thing for older people, she's done it to like 4 other guys. April saying that it's quite weird when you're underage, wow. And then Volsi replying with, yeah, she would purposely get with older guys and then blackmail them forever. It's actually kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, is she working for Chris Hansen or something?
Right? Like
is
what?
The end goal getting Newish into a house and Chris Hansen appearing and saying, have a seat? Like, what the hell is this? I think most likely what happened here was that this was the explanation that Newish gave to Volsi, telling her that the only reason he was even talking to her was to keep her happy because she has a reputation of exposing adults. So again, take this with a grain of salt. There's a reason this being attached to the initial Reddit post had a counterintuitive effect, and that's why Newish was able to convince August that he was innocent. And then the third image included in this was a conversation with Newish and Volsi, in which Newish was saying, I needed to defend myself in front of him and the team because we had finals that day, referencing his conversation with August. Volsi said, yeah, I get that. And Newish said, I'm not denying anything in my head, by the way, I'm 100% conscious. So again, zero deniability. He's always admitted the fact that this is all true in DMs with Volsi. So he had somehow extinguished the fire that was starting to brew in his pro team, but
there are freaky people out there. Yeah,
when his
guys, be careful.
Message him asking what's going
be freaking
on. He was
careful.
starting to understand that this had the potential to ruin his reputation forever. Volsi says, after the document was released, he bribed me with $5,000 to $10,000, in his own words, to lie to defend him in court. This provides further proof that yes, he did do most, if not everything that was said in the prior document, linking 3 images. The conversation starts off with Volsi saying, I'm trying to focus on my life now, to which Newish says, I'd pay you to defend me. Volsi then says, that wouldn't feel right. But, and then Newish responds with, that's horrible, I know. Volsi reiterates that he has no proof without involving me, no one. And by he, she means the person who made the Reddit post. And then Newish says, it's so important. He will involve you. He obviously doesn't care. He said he wouldn't do a lot of these and he keeps breaking them. Like, 5K? Would you defend me?
Oh my god.
Like, please just
5K for lying for a freaking pedo?
Please. I know this is horrible, but it's literally my life. I'd rather lose a fuck ton of money than lose my life. He then continues, bro, you could make a tweet or something. I know you don't want to be in this drama, to which Volsi says nobody would see it. But then Newish continues, yes, they would. I would literally pay you $10,000. You would save my life and career. Blank, I know you don't want to lie, but this is literally my life and you're the only thing able to help. I'm sorry for being so pushy. To which Volsi says, saves your life? What about when all of this was happening? And this links back to a chain of messages we already went through in which he apologized for his past actions, saying that he's changed and is not talking to women anymore. Volsi then continues in her documents.
Well, that doesn't matter. She's not dating him anymore.
I have a bunch of screenshots showing how he bribed and manipulated me / took advantage of the fact
5K easy money. Yeah, you just have to lie in court, apparently. If that would ever go to court. I'm not sure.
The Reddit post made about him saying, I can't defend myself. I don't know what you told him exactly, nor if you'll defend me. My life is in your balance. Please, Volsi. Any reply, please. To which Volsi said, I don't know what you expect me to say. I'm not saying anything right now. And then Newish says, you never said if you deleted the DMs or not. Sad face. Newish would continue to insist, I know it's a lot, but could you delete the DMs between you and him? And that's it. I think I can recover. I did what I did, and I'll never repeat the same thing ever again. I just want to be peaceful. So he was desperately asking Volsi to delete any DM she might have with April. worrying that those could be shared too, like the one in the initial Reddit post.
Hello, Carmelo. Welcome in, welcome
That's
in.
what it was. I don't know, man. I don't want to be involved. I don't want drama. I've got my own shit to deal with. To which Newish says, you are involved. You're the only person I can speak to. My life is in the balance. Something that is going to take you maybe one day might save my whole life. To which Valsi replied with, what do you want me to do? Deny? And Newish said, maybe? I don't know. Like, I said that the PETA shit came from Luca. I can't defend myself or say anything because he has those. And he already told everyone everything. Like, you can still say something. You are the only hope for my entire career, my life, my girlfriend. I was able to find love. I just wanted to be peaceful. So at that point, he was in a new relationship. And Valsi replies with, what do you want me to say? I've already said what I could to try damage control. And then Newish said, I don't know what you told him being the person who made the Reddit post. To which Valsi said, no, yeah, I never sent him any like screenshots of things. Newish then said, if I took legal action, would you help out April? Or if he came to you for confirmation. So Newish was genuinely considering suing April, the person who had made the Reddit post. This is why later on he would ask Valsi if she would testify for him while willing to pay her $10,000 to lie to him and testify on his side. There were no limits to how shameless.
So he wanted to go to court for something that isn't a lie?
So I don't know. To which Newish replied, yeah, so just zero involvement at all because I could go for legal action if he keeps going. And I guess in this case he wanted to sue April for defamation, but it's not defamation if it's true.
Yeah.
Valsi continues in the document saying
insane.
there's going to be a profile picture change in these images. This is due to these screenshots being taken as the conversation was happening, whereas the previous screenshots above were taken recently. These screenshots also allude to the abuse he inflicted on me and the grooming, linking 3 screenshots. The conversation starts with Newish saying, hey, could you tell me exactly what you told him so I know if I should just off myself? Sorry, I need you to go into detail, and this will be the last time this is brought up. So again, this is in reference to April's Reddit post. He really wanted to know what Valsi had told April and why this Reddit post came to be. Valsi replied with, I don't know, it was a long time ago, what's happening now? And then Newish said, I can't sleep every night because I'm overthinking, just try to remember, sorry again, I know you do not want to talk about this. Valsi then let it all out and said, I honestly can't tell you in detail because it was ages ago, just the whole cheats on me, manipulates me into thinking you didn't. I remember we would try to Q-snipe you when you were playing with Blank, which is another girl's name who he cheated on her with, how old she was when you started talking to Housewife and that you still love her, etc, etc. So she pretty much vented to April about everything. And April understood that Valsi, who was their friend, was miserable as hell.
Oh my
Valsi
God.
then said, I need to go. And Newish said, sorry for all the yelling. This was in reference to something that had happened in the past. Valsi says, since we had a roommate at the time, he didn't want to shout at me around the house, so he would wait till we are in the car. This wasn't just one occasion, this is multiple. So then she said, Newish said, in the car, oh my God. Valsi said, it was more than yelling. To which Newish said, well, I never hit you. And then Valsi said, you choked me once. And Newish said, did I? To which Valsi replied, at blank, which was their address at the time, and she added some
How would you not
context saying,
remember
"He
if
always
you
had a
choked
bad
someone or
memory
not?"
at the time. But him not denying shows that he believed he was capable of doing that, because he replied with, huh? Valsi adding that she slammed his door. And Newish saying, I don't remember this. What? To which Valsi replies with, and then you apologized and said you didn't want to hurt me. I mean, obviously when you choke someone, especially your girlfriend, you wouldn't really forget. And this right here is a great example for one of the many things that could happen to you when you're dating a manipulator. They would do something very hurtful to you, like, I don't know,
Then
a few
you
days
just
before,
playing
you
dumb.
remind them, they're like, I didn't do that. The fuck? And then when you double down, they'll be like, well, maybe, but it wasn't as bad as you're remembering. I didn't choke you. I just tripped and fell on you, you know? So it's right here in the texts. The final screenshot is him saying, I didn't want to hurt you. Sorry if that actually choked you. I'm literally retarded. To which Valsi said, it was for a few seconds, but you did. And then he said, I'm not excusing my behavior. I shouldn't have put my hands on you like that. She says, yeah. And then he says, I didn't love Housewife.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
where that came from, but he just felt the need to say that. Valsi replied with, it felt like you did. We would go anywhere and you'd take pictures and send to her or you'd text her. To which she replied with, I was scared. Yeah, I always felt the need to stay on good terms with her. So even after breaking up and after being far away from each other, he still was using the same excuse. The only reason he was even talking to a minor, saying that he loves her, keeping videos of her showering on his computer, was because he was scared of her. In preparation for this document that Valsi had written, April, the person who had made the Reddit post back in December 2023, had
what
this
the-
to say about it. Hi, my name has been in some of the messages as April, and
I wonder why she just keeps talking to him though. Like if I was, what's her name? Vasi? I would have just like, oh my God, stay away. Shut the fuck up. Like he said to her.
made the first document.
Shut the fuck
During
up
her
and
time
grow
dating
up.
Newish, I was very close friends with her and hearing about the things he would do. At the time, I only had knowledge of the predatory acts and the cheating with the housewife girl. I would hear her cry about the things he was doing and I had nothing but disgust for him. I was working on the document at the time but had zero proof as she did not want to get involved at the time due to fear and wanting to remain anonymous. This was understandable, but I still felt the information was something that needed to be out there. The document at the time did fracture our friendship, but after a lengthy apology, she has reached out and asked for my assistance with the new document. So while they're not really close friends anymore, April and Volsi both wrote this document together. After that, Volsi links a video saying, here's video proof that these are real and not fabricated. Once clicked, it will download, but unfortunately, it's a Discord link that has expired, so when I click on it, it says this content is no longer available. But if I had to guess what it was, it's probably her just scrolling through the Discord messages showing that they're real and not edited. She ends the document saying, I have been hesitant to come forward about this because I did not want to deal with any possible backlash or threats and simply fear. I know this post might be met with some doubt, but to those who believe me fully, thank you. But here's the thing. This was already one hell of a roller coaster, but there's more. Even worse, okay, this is actually ridiculous. This one person replied to that document saying, he coaxed me into sending nudes of myself when I was uncomfortable and that he won't talk to me anymore if I didn't. He then dropped remarks saying I was too fat and alt and that the heaviest he's ever dated was 55 kilograms and that he was no longer interested. Guys, I wish this was an exaggeration,
What?
okay?
What
These
is
are messages
what?
between Newish and that person in question, Teleshka, and he said, I think you have an amazing personality, like really f***ing good, very caring, and saved money, educated, but looks also mean a lot. So this was him indirectly saying after her sending her nudes that, yeah, you know what, this isn't gonna work. So then she asked, what was it, may I ask? And then he links a GIF saying, we do a little trolling and says, I think mainly your weight, if you want me to be real again. To which she said,
my God.
And he replied with, I've only ever had people at 50 kilograms, 55 kilograms is the heaviest, I think. Well, Newish, when you target minors, I'm sure it's very easy to find people that are 50 kilograms.
Yeah,
Okay?
I was gonna
it gets
say,
better, because this
Muji
document
knows.
was posted as he was streaming on Twitch, and someone told him, yo, check Twitter. To which he eventually decided to end the stream outright after realizing what it was. Check this out. This was his reaction.
Check Twitter.
Oh, he looks so slimy. He looks so slimy.
Hey, back.
Hello there.
Uh-oh, hello there. Welcome in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So well deserved, honestly.
This was it. These were the final moments of Newish streaming. He has not streamed since then. He just immediately ended the stream. It's so stupid. The consequences were almost immediate. Romani, the captain of the team that Newish was in, said recently, myself and the team at MFC has seen this post. We do not support this behavior. We fully support the victims and we will be cutting ties with Newish. This time, he wasn't able to avoid getting kicked out of the team. People were making memes about him left and right. Quote tweeting a tweet of him from February 27th saying the Lucio in question with an image of him streaming the abuser in question. It wasn't all fun and games though. Shortly after the document came out, a person by the name of Reese had DM'd Newish saying, dude, what the fuck? To which Newish said, crazy as fuck. Reese then says, do you even
The
have
edit is so
anything to
funny.
say
Yeah,
for
that
yourself?
edit was
To
pretty
which she
good, not gonna
replied with,
lie.
of course. And then Reese
What
said,
is happening? Well, an abuser and a pedo got outed while he was still streaming. Well, he was live streaming, which is...
do you realize how many
yeah.
people looked up to you, bro? Then what, dude? Like, why? What the hell is wrong with you? To which Newish said he'll post on Twitter later about it. But his nonchalant attitude, saying, oh yeah, man, it's crazy or whatever, just shows that he doesn't really care. Almost like he was taking this as a joke. But what wasn't a joke was the fact that he was platformed by some very big content creators. If it wasn't for those people, he would probably be completely unknown in the Overwatch streaming scene. As I mentioned before, one of them was Frogger. When he saw this document, he quote tweeted it and said, "I am sick to my stomach. Please support the victims involved. I'm
freaking
so sorry
insane.
for platforming this guy." Aspen did the same, saying recently, "Individuals who wish to not be named came to me with info regarding Newish being a predator and awful person. I have so much regret for playing with / platforming someone who has taken advantage of women. I'm so sorry to the victims affected. I will be supporting you fully." But it wasn't so straightforward as that. You see, Aspen and Frogger, as well as other streamers who had platformed him, were getting blamed for this, with people like this user saying, "Sorry boss man, but when the entire Oceania community from circa 2018 to 2020 is on the timeline saying, 'Yeah, we knew,' then I struggle to believe you were the only person who somehow didn't." Or, "You knew bro, don't act like you're shocked." So all of a sudden, the blame wasn't just being placed on Newish, some of it was also being placed on these streamers, and this is what they had to say on their streams when they were confronted about it by certain people in their chat. This is a video that compiles all the reactions from Overwatch streamers in regards to what happened with Newish, but I'm only going to show you the first 2 clips involving Aspen and Frogger so you understand he was a dangerous manipulator. Watch.
And it sucks because there is a lot being said that is just not true. That we knew, that we were trying to protect him. Oh, like obviously not. Like what? I'm sorry, that's just crazy. That is like actually crazy. That people would think we didn't know. We did not know. I mean, this is off topic, but I just want you guys to understand my character. As someone who's experienced very similar things with content creators when I was a minor and just men in general, I will always side with the victim. And I've never been brave enough to come out with my own stories. That's why I'm more than happy and always willing to amplify people who do have that bravery. So
to summarize it for people that just got here, Newish likes minors. He told me that the 15-year-old he was playing with was just a goated Mercy one trick, and people were just jealous because he was just good at Ash Mercy, and that's all good. You know, that's all fucking whatever. I believed it, right? No, that's not a good, that it's a good thing that, you know, whatever. I believed it was whatever, right? But, you know, I don't really want to talk about him anymore because, you know, it gives him a platform and all that sort of stuff. And I hope, I don't know. I mean, I want him to just fucking fuck off, you know what I mean? I was like, not even like wish him well or anything. Like, it's like, ugh. Like, I felt like I saw the stuff and I like wanted to throw up, you know what I mean?
So as you can see, according to both Aspen and Frogger, they were absolutely blindsided by this. With Frogger thinking that, oh, he was only playing with his 15-year-old because she's a very good Mercy player.
Hello, welcome
and Aspen
in,
feeling completely
Knugen.
betrayed.
How are
I think
you?
it's
How
very
are
safe
you?
to say that no other content creator in the Overwatch scene will ever want to really associate with him anymore. He essentially screwed up one of the best opportunities any content creator would ever ask for. This was it. Newish understood this was not going to be like 2023. This was actually over. He privated every single video on both of his YouTube channels, Newish and New TV. And then he finally made a response saying, "Please support the victims. Do not defend my actions or send harassment to them. I apologize to the people I've hurt and lied to. No one, including the content creators, knew this information. I lied to them when they came to me about it." Then replying to his own post saying, "I'll be stepping back permanently. I apologize to my fans and friends." So look, at this point, no doubt after reading the document from Volsi, some people could have said there wasn't enough proof. Some people could have doubted it, of course. But this was Newish right here admitting to everything, essentially. Saying that he purposefully lied to his friends, asking people to support the victims, and not defending himself in any way. He had essentially hammered the last nail in his coffin with his own hand. And would continue to drive that nail up his coffin more than he needs to.
No, what now?
This dude was in his Discord chilling, saying, "I personally think I wasn't the best boyfriend or friend, And I think I did mistreat her, but in no way was I admitting to anything. Like, dude, okay, let's chill. Let's take a step back. You literally admitted in your tweet that you lied and everything. Like what? Not even a
Bitter
couple of
julen
weeks had
tongue
passed
now.
since his tweet,
Yeah.
and he was already starting to
We haven't had
backtrack
any
in
like
private.
proper
A day
winter
later,
weather
he
for
deleted the
a
second
few
tweet in
years
which
now,
he
right?
said, "I'll be stepping back permanently." This would only start getting worse, with him saying things like, "I never abused her," or saying things like, "Nah, Ivy and Reese are just tweaking." Reese being one of the
This
people who
guy
DM'd him after
needs
this,
to
with him saying,
uninstall
it's crazy, I
Discord.
know. Adding,
Like,
"No one will
stay
believe you if you
away
just say
from the
I'm innocent."
internet.
And then even worse, someone asked, "So new, are you guilty or are you denying it now?" And then he replied with 3 days. Someone else said, "Are we dead ass right now?" And he said, "We are dead ass. Give me a few more days." So everyone was sitting with bated breath, wondering what the pedophile was going to say in 3 days. How was he going to twist this? How is he going to try and manipulate everyone like he's manipulated them for years? Well, nothing. Nothing at all. He said
Why
he
do
needed
they
3 days
keep
on
doing
March
this?
18th,
Like
and
Miskiff
it's
and
been
his
weeks
demon
since
mode, and
then.
he's gonna expose
people have
everyone.
already kind of
Nothing
forgotten about him. He has
new,
gone
and
off
it's
the
like
grid,
3 days.
not
I'm
talking on
gonna
his
answer
Discord
to everything.
server,
Nothing.
Not tweeting, not streaming, not uploading anything on YouTube. He's either truly given up, is planning one hell of a document, or just simply found another miner to play with on Overwatch.
Oh,
but
oh
I guess
my.
you're asking yourself the question, is this truly the end of Newish, no matter what happens? Well, here's the thing. It is the end for him when it comes to participating in any Overwatch Pro event, collabing with any decent Overwatch content creator, and it will be impossible for him to recover his reputation no matter what he does. But this doesn't mean he
Oh,
can't
that's
just
true.
stream. He's not banned on Twitch. He will most likely be back, and he'll probably get
Yeah.
donations and subs, and he'll still be able to continue making a living out of playing
Because
Overwatch.
that's the worst thing, right? Every time these awful people gets exposed, they still have the platform, they still have the fans. Nothing really happens. No one really gets cancelled if they themselves don't actually just take a step back and disappear.
Getting canceled doesn't really mean much as long as you can still keep making content and get money for it. I mean, look at Dr. Disrespect. Just like Newish, he admitted to messaging inappropriate things to a minor, but
Yeah.
YouTube remonetized him recently. He's making money. So this isn't as straightforward as some of you might want it to be. That means if he goes live in the future, after watching this video, you'll know not to be surprised. It's expected at this point. If you're a minor watching this video, stay away from him. Stay away from anyone older
Yes,
than you.
stay
Come on.
away
And
from
if you're
him,
an
far
adult,
away.
Don't end up like
Thank you for the
Newish.
hydrate.
Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is.
Thank you, Mojin.
Mwah.
Thank you. Okay, I've come and I can send. Please reply. Gross. Thank you, Mojin. Yeah, so this video he uploaded like 8 months ago. And now we have this. The most hated Overwatch player just returned. This was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Oh, I wonder what he's gonna say. Is anyone ever gonna read his stupid docky? Please. I barely want to know.
It seems like there's been an update to a pretty insane situation.
Ay,
which
ay,
you guys
ay.
have probably seen over from Mujin and maybe some other people as well. As this was some really big news, especially in the Overwatch kind of community, right? And this is all to do with Newish. Now, if you don't know, Newish was essentially kind of, pushed away on the platform after essentially having a ton of allegations against him for being a groomer and a ton of other horrible things. And many people cut them off, including obviously his esports team and also, friends and everything like that. And essentially he did remove himself from the internet, and we never really heard from him until now. It seems like there's been a kind of a response to this whole situation, which I think has been pretty crazy, but it seems like a lot of the Overwatch community...
I wonder how he's gonna try to snake himself out of this shite. Like he's been gone for a while, right? Because that Mujin video was uploaded 8 months ago, and this was 2 days ago. And I'm guessing this guy, what's his name? Kasahana, kind of reports on things instantly when it happens. So I was late as I was working. What are we watching today with our cutie cucumber zero? Well, we are watching a pedo and an abuser being exposed and then coming back. And this apparently is going to be his response for coming back and being his awful self on the platform. Interesting, huh?
Are not having it, right? They're not, they don't care, you know, obviously. And you can see here, obviously, Newish has posted on the 13th of December saying, Loki double deleted my post, my response to the allegations earlier this year. And this is a whole Google Doc, which is 17 pages long. And obviously, you know, a lot of people don't want to read through all of that. I think a lot of people are pretty tired of Google Docs at the moment.
Yeah, who the hell
we're
would
gonna
read
go
that?
through exactly what
Did you
was
guys
kind
see
of,
how he
alleged
even
towards
put
him,
in the
and
text?
also
Like,
a little bit of a
no.
TLDR towards the doc, and also some
Like,
of
what
the
is
kind of, I
that?
guess, interaction. I don't want to read at the moment. This is a
Like, it's centered, it's some kind of cursive. What
whole
the
Google
freak?
Doc, which is 17 pages long, and alleged towards him, and also a little bit of a TLDR towards the doc, and also some of the kind of, I guess, interactions and some of the responses from a lot of fans of, you know, just Overwatch and stuff in general, and these kind of content creators, and what they're kind of saying in response to all of this kind of stuff. So essentially, yeah, obviously go and watch Mugen's video if you want an even deeper
Yeah,
dive
we
of the
did.
original situation at the start. Obviously, they go into the allegations. Obviously, they say a former partner named Volsi released a comprehensive document detailing Nurish's history of cheating, physical and psychological abuse, and also grooming a 15-year-old girl referred to as housewife. As a proof of the grooming, the document included screenshots where Nurish acknowledged that the girl...
I don't play Overwatch, unfortunately, not even the new Overwatch 2. Closest was Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I never played the original Overwatch, like Overwatch 1, I suppose. But I did have like a year when I was fully invested in Overwatch 2, like the only thing I played. I met a lot of good people from Overwatch 2, surprise, surprise. But I haven't played, you know, in months and months now. And I tried to get into Marvel Rivals. I played a lot of Marvel Rivals during beta, and I had a lot of fun. But as soon as they like dropped the game, I played like season 0 a few days, but I just never got into it. I don't know why.
Was 15 when they started talking. He allegedly told the minor that he would leave his living girlfriend for her. They say Volsi detailed the incidents of physical aggression, such as being choked and forcibly removed from rooms, as well as psychological coercion, gaslighting throughout their relationship, as well as stuff with bribes. Obviously, the major community reaction to that was people like Frogger and Aspen, some of the top kind of Overwatch creators, obviously, who, as he platformed him at the start, were, you know, cut ties with him, obviously, and expressed regret for associating with him. And also his professional team, MFC, also terminated his contract. And yeah, he put up an apology admitting that he had lied to his friends and fans, and stated that he would be stepping back permanently. However, he soon began backtracking
Well, that was a
in private
lie.
Discord messages before going completely silent online. And that is essentially what you need to know going up into this, and obviously what has kind of been put against him, right? And obviously now there is this whole Google Doc which has come out, and a lot of people have been talking about this, especially over on Reddit as well. People obviously saying new...
Ain't reading all that. Someone give me a TLDR. Pedo says that they are in fact not a pedophile. No one believes them. Shocker. Oh no.
Google Docy. And
Oh
someone has
no.
given a pretty good TLDR of exactly what is covered in this
Oh, thank you, Neon, for the super. Thank you.
Google Doc, saying TLDR, the claims in the docky. Volsi is out to get Newish because she wants him to pay her 25k tuition and or feels bad about their breakup, which is, this is what Newish is claiming, by the way, in response.
Oh my god, that's
She
such
maliciously edited
bullshit.
and or deleted 20,000 messages.
That's
to him before...
such a major pile of absolute horse shite.
And
like,
after
please.
posting her cancel doc, she spreads misinformation about him to her friend, her ex, his family, etc. He never cheated on her, but she moved into his apartment 2 months after their breakup as a friend. Then they moved into a different apartment with one bedroom and shared a bed, and also did stuff sometimes as friends. One quote regarding the coercion claim at 4 a.m. At the time, we were not dating, but she would often sleep in my bed. It wasn't unusual for me to ask her to come to bed, and that night we did have, yeah, a little bit of something going on there. They say they got back together, and he tried and failed to break up with her 3 times. There was no physical abuse, coercion, or verbal abuse from Newish. So Volsi...
Then why would he admit to everything and say sorry and try to like make her defend him and such? Like, he's already completely fricked himself over. Like, why even try? Why even try?
He hates Housewife, refuses to get her side of the story, and stalks her online. Housewife doesn't identify as Newish's victim and does identify as a victim of misinformation. Housewife and Newish are just friends and have never been more than just friends. Some Discord drama about Volsi's ex trying to get with Housewife. He apparently has sent 7k DMs to her on Discord. The famous E6 screenshot is no biggie because I Love You Kiki turned 18 2 months before that. Also, I Love You Kiki is sorry for her petty accusations against him on a private Discord, including calling him a pedo. As a 7-minute audio of Newish and Volsi in person arguing over an Overwatch
Desperation,
account.
yeah,
She wanted
for
it because
reals.
he named it for her and gave her the login, and he wanted to sell it for money. The first Newish cancel document was spurred by a third Mercy player who was friends with Volsi and salty that he beat her in a tournament. No other reason whatsoever. A fourth woman dislikes Newish because he blocked her friend, Woman 5, and dislikes him enough to spread rumors about him. Woman 6 also dislikes him because he rejected her for being fat. And dang, this is longer than I thought. TLDR, he pissed off a lot of women. Which obviously, yeah, that's what they said. And they said edit because I don't want to edit the original Housewife quotes. They said that they were never romantic or never sexual in any way. They said I didn't make this clear in the original.
Yeah, but now we can't, like, even if this housewife girl says so, we have seen how he tried to push his ex-girlfriend into posting things that would defend him and lie for him. So this might just be the exact same situation, but the fact that housewife actually did what he told her to do, which is insane. Massive day for the unemployed. For reals. For reals. But this is like, well, he is clearly a predator, and that's very scary. That is
Because,
very scary.
She didn't say the quote just friends. The exact quote was, we to this day remain great friends because that's all we were. Other quotes are accurate. And obviously, yeah, there's some of the screenshots and stuff as well. And so, yeah, obviously it has been a pretty crazy situation. But obviously, some people have been responding to this saying these adults need to stop sniffing around teenagers. 100% true. The adult is a bit of a stretch. But agreed, half these people are in their late teens, early 20s doing stuff like this and still act like they're kids. Ain't nothing adult about them. Unfortunately, they learn about reality the harsh way, but by then it's too late. It's the bros in his 20s. That's an adult, which, yeah, I do think is true. I think he was an adult, right?
Yeah.
Again, you can't really say that, oh, he only just became an adult. Like, you can't really, it's just dumb, right? Saying, bro, who names himself housewife, said Newish deleted both the tweets of the response to the allegations earlier this year and the previous tweet where he says, please support the victims, do not defend my actions or send harassment to them. No one, including the content creators, knew this information. I lied to them when they came to me about it. The new tweet is this, and obviously that's the tweet that we're looking at. And so, yeah, obviously a lot of people saying like housewife was 15 to 16 when Newish allegedly groomed her at 21. I do not want to imagine the amount of abuse all three of them did onto each other and went through. Housewife defending Newish in the quotes makes me worry about
Yeah,
even further.
that was
about the
my thought,
victims. It strikes me as
exactly.
pretty unusual that they're responding to the document that got taken down and doesn't exist anymore. I'm trying to get in contact with someone who's made a video on the Newish original allegations to see if they downloaded the document or have the full screenshots. It's just so weird to me that one of his victims responds defending him 8 months later, which I do think it is very interesting, right, that they have come out and said that. Again, obviously, you know, some people can claim they're a victim, some people can't, can claim that they're not a victim, but I think it's more about exactly what the facts are in terms of their age and, you know, what they were. Obviously, you could say you want a victim and that, you know, you're very happy with it, but let's be real, how old were they actually, right? And obviously, there was like this whole section on the main kind of, you know, the allegation part about the whole, you know, minor thing that went on, which I think is probably one of the worst things, I think, out of it. And obviously the abuse and things too, that's also terrible. Obviously they say, yeah, the sexting and minor allegations, they say the particular screenshot has circulated around the Overwatch community for a long time, with some people falsely claiming that it shows me talking to a 16-year-old and others claiming it was housewife, like in the Mujin video. I want to clear this up. The person in the screenshot is Kia, and she was 18 when we first started talking. So that's obviously what he had to say about it. And yeah, obviously the response to this, though, hasn't been good because many people haven't seen this response, right?
Like,
you know, obviously
who
got
would
600,000
care?
Views,
Nobody cares about this
172
person.
Likes again is
Just
really not that great.
delete
Obviously,
him.
people have been quoting this as well. People saying, "So you were never given the chance to defend yourself." Repeated theme throughout. Yet you lied to creators when they came forward. Picture below. You admitted a minus 17 in 2022 according to the doc. Cheated on her for you 2021. Sorry, 21 in 2022. It doesn't add up. You know, people spent an hour reading this, finding out it's credible just for the picture to shatter immediately with a single screenshot of the non-romantic minor friend having cheated on her boyfriend for him. Yet they weren't romantically involved by his own words. So obviously there's a lot of contradictions and stuff. Within this
Yeah,
document.
nobody
Obviously,
is
said,
surprised.
HW
Nobody.
is tight-lipped as hell. And HW, all of them have cheated on their BFs for me. So yeah, they said, when I have to let everyone know that I was shitstorming news in my response doc, which is crazy. Obviously, yeah, a lot of people, I'm not happy. And, you know, a lot of people are still going after them in terms of this kind of stuff, right? Obviously, you can see the screenshot here saying, yeah, thank you. Like, Lustia wants to talk to HW and check with her if I'm a pedo, but HW is tight-lipped. Oh, and she will hard defend me. Obviously, they say new and housewife's response. So obviously, yeah.
Like he's
that's kinda
already
crazy, right?
freaked himself
obviously,
over.
More people are saying we don't want you back, pedo, which I think is kind of crazy. And yeah, obviously, the people are not happy. You know, they're not happy to see him back. And obviously, many people are pulling out this one screenshot in particular, obviously saying that Lusty wants to talk to housewife and check with her if I'm a pedo. And obviously, they said, yeah, they're tight-lipped, which again, obviously, they're saying that essentially she would hard defend him, sorry, which I think is interesting. And obviously, they say new and housewife's response. So again, I don't know what's really going on.
Gross.
At the moment, but
So gross.
again, I do think it is pretty crazy. I think there's a lot of people that have just been pulling up this one thing, saying, "Good thing your groomie is tight-lipped." So again, I think a lot of people are pointing out the tight-lipped kind of thing that he is saying here in regards to this, because when you say you're tight-lipped, that usually means you have a secret to hide, right? If you're tight-lipped about something, it usually means that there is something that has happened and that person isn't going to talk about it because they're tight-lipped. They're not going to be tight-lipped if there's nothing that has went on, right? I think that is pretty clear to see, right? There's been so many people as well, for example, people saying, are you serious? Because the thing that actually kind of triggered me to talk about this topic, which I probably should have mentioned at the start, is the fact that Newish has come back to streaming, it seems like. He was live the other day, and people, saying, are you serious? Said, believe it or not, he thought he ate with that stream title too, saying, okay, I've cut back. Which I think is pretty crazy. And obviously he said that he was going to be like permanently away and things, but it seems like that's not the case, right? It seems like he's
he needs the
and, you know, trying to do stuff.
he needs the money now.
Well, people saying stream is going well, saying Newish, how come you never ever won a single thing when you were competing pro and the core of your team? You immediately started winning the second you left, which is crazy. That all of the chill peds get behind me, we will carry the flame. The Newish, you're so chill, bro. Join the Israel Overwatch World Cup team, bro. We need you, bro. Which is crazy, right? And yeah, a lot of people are crazy. And also, yeah, people saying how bad did bro screw up? Because I've only seen Frogger's video.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
the law, so hopefully this kind of gives you a little bit of context behind what has actually been happening. Also, there was this one, which I just thought was hilarious. Is this person saying, hey, new follower here. I know you competed a lot in the Overwatch contenders. I was wondering if you could tell me which is older, your career or your girlfriend.
No!
Both should be coming up to around the 7-year mark. Anyways, don't let the hate keep you from being the real you. Obviously, you know, the claims that they're making, that they're not 7. Which I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but I still thought the
Yeah, but
joke was
it's
pretty funny,
satire.
right? Because obviously,
It gets the point across.
Stuff. But anyways, that is essentially everything that has gone on with the Newish situation at the moment. It seems like he is back streaming and trying to get back into it. Obviously, some of the chat messages maybe aren't working out as well. And I think also, yeah, some of the screenshots that people are bringing up in response to his response have not been good. And it seems like this situation just keeps getting worse and worse. But I think in terms of the Overwatch kind of, you know, community and the Overwatch creators, I don't think they're going to be, you know, still collaborating with him. For example, like Frogger, Aspen, people like that.
Of
I don't
course
think they're
not.
going to be
Oh my
collaborating with
god.
him. I don't think there's going to be some big reconciliation.
Anyone who would stream with him would, oh my god. It would not be pretty.
You know, something like that that's going to go on. I think obviously they're just going to be like, yeah, we're going to steer clear of this guy.
Yeah, the
It definitely does
PewDiePie
seem dodgy.
gif.
You know, whatever you can see from this situation, whatever you've taken out of his response and things, I still think there is some kind of something murky going on there, right? even if it was
Yeah.
like, oh, but technically it's not. Like, again, even if you're in that kind of realm of things, sometimes it's just best not to associate with them. So I think, yeah, I can understand why they wouldn't want to associate with him again. So again, I don't think there's going to be any of that kind of stuff going on. I think he's probably just going to be streaming and getting on with his own stuff. But again, it seems like not even a lot of the viewers and the Overwatch community in general really are happy to see him back either.
Like, why would you want to watch him? When you've seen the stuff he has written
Are you serious? He's actually back. What the
to
hell?
his girlfriend
kind of
and to
thing, which
minors.
again,
Like,
obviously
what
is
the
quite common.
frick? He's
But
so
anyways, that is
slimy.
essentially all there is for
He's
this
so
situation. If you guys did enjoy
disgusting.
this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah,
That's all.
so that's
See ya.
wild. Be aware. The Overwatch pedo is back. Not Gucci. Not Gurki at all. Thank you for the video. Well, hopefully people will not support him. I hope. I really freaking hope they won't. But you never know. As said, people can never really be cancelled if they just keep on doing their stuffs. They're little stuffies. Anyway, guys, as said, I will not stream tomorrow, but I will be here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I will be here all Christmas, and we will be streaming. My plan is that we will be streaming some Warframe on Wednesday, because I have the Warframe itch. I want to continue the story. I want to learn the characters, the frames, all the things. And we should raid someone, huh? Uncapped Lotleton. Oh, she looks cute as hell. Why not? Let's raid her. There we go. Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be seeing you on Wednesday. And have a great